Hello and welcome back to our channel Think Investments. In this video, we're going to be discussing what Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, has been warning about. Michael Saylor is a Bitcoin investor and advocate who has been vocal about his belief in the importance of Bitcoin as a store of value. Recently, he has been sounding the alarm about what he believes is coming next. In his view, the current economic situation is not just a recession, but something much worse. In this video, we're going to explore his perspective and what he thinks you should be doing to prepare for what's coming. So, let's get started. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the fragility of the current economic system, which has been built on a foundation of debt. This debt burden has been growing for decades, and it has created a system that is vulnerable to shocks. The pandemic was just such a shock, and it has caused the system to crumble. While governments have responded with stimulus packages, this has only added to the debt burden and delayed the inevitable reckoning. Michael Saylor believes that the only way to solve the problem is to adopt a new monetary system that is not subject to the whims of governments or central banks. He sees Bitcoin as the solution to the problem of monetary inflation because it is a decentralized digital currency that cannot be inflated away. In his view, Bitcoin is the key to creating a more stable and sustainable economic system that is not built on a foundation of debt. According to Michael Saylor, the root cause of the current economic situation is the fact that the world is awash in debt. Governments, corporations, and individuals have all taken on more debt than they can handle. This has created a fragile system that is vulnerable to shocks. The COVID-19 pandemic was just such a shock. It exposed the weaknesses in the system and caused it to crumble. Governments responded with stimulus packages, but this only added to the debt burden. It has delayed the reckoning that is coming, but it has not solved the underlying problem. In Michael Saylor's view, the only way to solve the problem is to adopt a new monetary system. He believes that Bitcoin is the answer. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that is not subject to the whims of governments or central banks. It is a store of value that cannot be inflated away. In Michael Saylor's words, Bitcoin is the solution to the problem of monetary inflation. So, what's coming next? Michael Saylor believes that we are heading for a period of hyperinflation. This is a situation in which the value of money is rapidly eroded and prices soar. It is the result of too much money chasing too few goods. Hyperinflation has happened before, most notably in Germany in the 1920s and more recently in Venezuela. In both cases, it caused widespread hardship and suffering. Michael Saylor believes that the same thing is coming to the United States and other countries around the world. He predicts that we will see a massive transfer of wealth from those who hold debt to those who hold assets. This will include things like real estate, stocks, and Bitcoin. Those who hold debt will see the value of their holdings eroded, while those who hold assets will see their value soar. Michael Saylor believes that this transfer of wealth will be the biggest in human history. It will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for those who are prepared. But for those who are not prepared, it will be a disaster. So, what should you do to prepare for what's coming? According to Michael Saylor, the most important thing you can do is to get out of debt. Debt is the enemy in a hyperinflationary environment. It will be rapidly eroded, leaving you with nothing. Next, he recommends that you invest in assets that will hold their value in a hyperinflationary environment. This includes real estate, stocks, and Bitcoin. These assets will all benefit from the transfer of wealth that is coming. Finally, he recommends that you educate yourself about Bitcoin. It is a complex and technical subject, but it is essential if you want to understand the solution to the problem of monetary inflation. This will help you to make informed decisions about how to invest your money and protect your wealth. In conclusion, Michael Saylor's warning about what's coming next is not to be taken lightly. He believes that we are facing something much worse than a recession and that hyperinflation is on the horizon. While this may sound scary, it's important to remember that there are steps you can take to protect yourself. Getting out of debt, investing in assets that will hold their value, and educating yourself about Bitcoin are all essential if you want to be prepared. We hope that this video has been helpful in giving you a better understanding of what's coming and what you can do to protect yourself. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.